be Hermitcraft with it. Hope everybody's doing good today. I'm doing great myself, thank you so much. I am now recording back to back. Okay, I haven't seen your feedback yet of the hole that we dug out last episode. I hope that I have a design that may work. I'm not sure though. Like, I think I mentioned in the last episode as well that this scares me. This whole crane pro, we can move the road. That shouldn't be a problem. The idea, I've been looking the whole steering of it by hand. And that type of crane. And he said that there's a place in Montana in the US. The crane is going to come on top here. I'm going to use oak fence. It's called, I don't know, the thing that the crane sits on. It will go up 4 to look at. We need to do something like this here. And I need to do it now because otherwise I'll get frustrated by the looks of that. Hopefully the wood that we bought from Rendog last episode is sufficient. Does suffice, however you say that. A minute ago, in a birch forest not long from here, and there was a thunderstorm. Do we want to bring this? No, I don't like that. Bye, oak log. But okay, I think height-wise that may be okay. Scaffolding blocks, white. So you want to make it out of clay, this centerpiece? Cyan clay. But that makes it look a little bit industrial or modern. And that's not the look that I'm after. But we're basically going to have a little base thing. And we'll shape this later. We'll just make a 3x3 cube now. And then we'll start making the crane. And I'm going to go out there. I'm going to go stair. And then full block. Stair, full block. Okay, stair, full block, stair, full block. And then I think, I'm not sure how far we want this. I'm going to try and center it above this thing and hopefully that looks all right. Again, this is where you need to go down and have a look, come back up. But we don't have ender pearls, so it's always a little bit of a bother. Okay, let's try that for now. And then what I want to do is come out like this. Boop, boop. We go something like this maybe. And I'm gonna... Did I bring any stone? I did not. Okay. Kind of want to have this piece, the centerpiece there. That's going to be where we fasten the thing. I think I want to have that stone. But let's just take a look at this. Yeah, that looks alright. On the back side here, I'm going to go with fences, okay? This is just to add something that looks like structure. We just do this. This is why I used the full blocks here. We could use ladders here or stairs here as well, but I think this is going to look better. Maybe we want to do something like that and then bring this to a full block as well. And then maybe even do that. Okay, let's have a look at this. Boop. Yeah, that looks alright. For a start. Pretty sure that people will try and... Or that people are gonna prank me and make this into a giraffe one day. I said it! You heard it first here, okay? I'm so scared. I'm so desperately scared for pranks. Like, I'm not... I haven't played a lot of multiplayer Minecraft in the past. And pranking's always been something that I've enjoyed watching, but I've always been thinking like, wow, now he or she has to clean that up. But you know, it's part of Hermitcraft, it's fun. Oh, did I just nail it? I did. So, we'll see. We're certainly going to be pranking people as well. I have a few ideas in my head already. We're going to go with birch fence, as we kind of decided already that we use that for rope. So bring that down like so. And wow, we're building this whole thing on camera now. Look at us rolling. Alright, so we come down there. Then we have to decide how far down we want this thing. And I want to have a look again. Ah, that looks cool already. I think that may actually be a good height. Right there. Right where we stopped. Might be a good height. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come out again to this thing. And we're going to make it so that it has a little bit of a platform connected to it. And I'm going to go out like that. So 2 out on each side. And then I'm going to make that into a cross. And then we come down and out. So down and out. Wow, look at me talking like a tutorial. I'm sorry. Down and out. I'm just very, very focused on getting this right. Down and out, down and out. Okay. Is that good? I think I want to bring these down as well. One more. Boop, 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 and boop. All right. Then we'll have a platform here, and I'm going to use spruce slabs because spruce is like the bestest ever wood. Oh, hello. Do that. Damn. Okay. And I stopped the minecart. That's okay. I've been tired of hearing you, minecart. That was intentionally. And I can't get out. Fantastic. Alright, I'm gonna leave the corners of this platform thing out so that it turns into a little bit of a rounder shape. I think anyway. We'll see how it looks. Alright, I'm off for you for tonight. Okay, see ya, Cub. I'm sorry I'm too much into this to type at the moment, but you know, you watch my videos, right? So bye, Cub. Have a good evening. He is up super late, like it must be morning time for him at the moment. Alright, so we get that, we do that, and that's gonna be our platform. Ooh, no. Yes, I got it. Boop. And onto here we'll put some ore blocks that I need to go and mine first. But let's just have a look at what we got now. And then I gotta go Shreepy. That's too big. That's too large. I mean, the platform is alright, but it blocks too much of the thing, I feel. Ah, dang it. I didn't think of that at all. We may have to want to bring this up quite a bit then. Rather than bringing it up, wow, that was a voice crack if I ever heard one. Rather than bringing it up, what I've done here is I made the platform smaller, and I think this works. Now, in real life, alright, in real life you would say, that's not gonna work, it's gonna tip over. Yeah, but this ain't real life, this is Minecraft, so shut up, okay? No, I'm just kidding, it's gonna be fine though. I got some ores as well, and I just wanted to kind of get the feel. We just place some of these. Fence connects, that's fine. Maybe like that and like that. You'd have to load this very precisely if it were to work, but I'm not going to do that now. Is that good? Let's have a look. That's alright. Yeah. I like that. Not sure about the birch anymore. I like it for this part, but maybe I don't like it for this part. I'm not sure. But I think that looks pretty cool. Did I have anything else that I was going to put on? Yes. Rails. You know how... I don't know if you do this, but when you do like a lumber mill, you use these as kind of wrappers. I was thinking we could do the same here. Although, well, doesn't need to be symmetrical, I suppose. Do something like that. Just see how that turns out. Can work. I like it. It's alright. It ain't bad. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. That there is falling off that iron ore. We also wanted to maybe scatter some of this across this dug up stuff. Although it's kind of weird now that I think of it, because you know they would have dug it out surely. No, let's not do that. That's a bad idea. Take it back, okay? But I think that platform size work. You'll have to let me know what you think. The other option would be to bring it up or to bring the whole crane over to this side. Speaking about bringing cranes over, according to my research, the way they operated these was that they had a thing, kind of like on boats, old boats, where they twisted this whole thing. So we're going to try and build that. We're just going to do something like that. And I think that's it really. And these would be then the men would go here and they would push this and they would turn the crane by doing so. Now, we still have to work a little bit on the crane. We still have to take it from this plain boringness into something like that. One thing that I feel we may need to add is a little bit of counterweight on the back. Again, this has to do with physics and stuff like that. I'm not going to add too much though, because the risk is that it will look like an ostrich thing. Which I don't know how to say in English, but maybe we'll bring it out once and then we could put maybe fences on the back. Something like that. Just to have a look at how that looks. And if I bring that down, it's definitely going to be a tail there. So let's do something like this to trick the eye. Bring those two down. I'm very scared because it looks like chicken legs, this as well. Yeah, I'm going to get pranked so badly with this build, I feel. Alright, let's just have a look at that. Oh, goodness. Oh. It's not bad, but, you know, now that we've got that picture in our head, we can't see nothing else than a giant chicken just sitting there. Alright, let me work a little bit on detailing that, and then I come back to you. Actually, before I cut, one more thing that I wanted to do. I have materials on me, right? Boom. Let's have one of them platforms that we store somewhere. So maybe over here, we've kind of moved it over, so we'll take this away, and this is where they tend to process it. So let's see, we got to make it the same way I made the other one. So I'm gonna go boop boop, and is this a good placement? Yeah, I think so. We can make it work. Stairs on either side, and then the platform would come here, come out, and did we make them 3 wide? We did make it 3 wide. Okay, go away, torch. Boop 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 boop. And I'm gonna need some more stairs, and then we'll basically just have this. This is just like moved, I suppose. So put some more on here. I wanted to put coal ore here as well, but I didn't have any coal that I hadn't broken up, so that's a thing that we'll do. And then I suppose we'll have to wrap it as well. Actually, that looks bad. We need to have this here be gold. This here doesn't need to be anything because it's just for looks. Let's not waste ores. Alright, and then this, and that. And the same here. Let's just see how that looks. Kind of looks a little bit messy now. Oh, it may be because of this, actually. And I need them stairs. But yeah, you get the idea. We'll have that standing around, laying around, kind of a uplifted one of those. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, gorgeous. Hi, zombie. You're not gorgeous at all, you're green. I like green, actually. Okay. I really like this. I've been working at it for a while. And... jeez. Been working at it for a while, and I think I got the detail where I wanted the detail. I added the stone thing because I think, like, it makes sense that it's a structured, solid sound structure. Guys, seriously, like, shut the frick up. Did he just walk out? No, he didn't. He's gonna burn up, isn't he? Nope. There we go. Yeah, I added these to kind of make a solid structure. Look at the sunrise coming up. I can't wait for Optifine so that we can get my beautiful skies back. But yeah, this thing here, in my head, it kind of adds a little bit of structure. We went with acacia in the middle, and then I have andesite right there as counterweights. I'm not sure if it's logical at all, but I think it looks good. I'm alright with it. Let me know what you think. You may have suggestions for things that we're going to change. Definitely going to get pranked. Like, it still looks a little bit like a chicken, and I can't get that view out of my head. Over here, I did a little bit of cobwebbage, a little bit of this stuff. Just make it a little bit more interesting, basically. But yeah, I think it's cool. I'm very, very happy with it. Oh, and also I moved the road, so now we should be good. We come through here. Let's take a walk inside. I kind of think I want to work on this entrance a bit as well. Maybe we should do that for the rest of this episode. Hi. Die. Jeez. Fighting is so different in 1.9. It's crazy. Look at this guy. He's having a swimming pool party. The entrance actually doesn't look too bad now that I see it together with all the other things. Look at the skyline though. The only problem with this crane is that it kind of blocks off the mine shaft a little bit. But, you know, I don't think it's bad. Look at this. There's a lot of stuff here now, which is nice. Quickly filling the whole thing. And then we come inside. We have this interest to the left. Aha. And we have our little bedroom thing. This. Yeah. And also that mine shaft. We need some minecars though. We need some motion and stuff in this now. But all in all, I think we're making good progress here. What do you guys say? Is this a better crane head than the one we had just now? I think this may look a little bit better. I won't lie. Yeah, I've been at this for another 2 hours now. And I played back the video. There was no difference. Anyway, a crane is a bird, so deal with it. Now, for the rest of this episode, what I want to do now is leave the crane and try and figure out this mountain here. So, as I said, I don't know if we talked about it today, if it was in the last episode, but there was a few comments about trying to make this look part of the mountain rather than trying to put a roof here. And I've debated with myself, going back and forth in my head, do I want to do that or do I want to add a roof to it? I think I want to try and include it in the mesa. So that's what we're going to do. We're simply just going to pull this apart. Pull this apart? No. No. We're going to pull it out like so. And I think this could look really cool. Not sure about what to do there though. I'd have to think about that. But I can you address a thing that's coming up in a lot of videos now lately, in my videos, that I haven't really spoken about publicly on YouTube, but a lot of people have been asking, and it's about Kingdom Craft. Kingdom Craft, for those of you who doesn't know, was the server that me and Python started back in very early 2015 or even December 2014, I can't remember. But it was an SMP that was a little bit different from your usual, or from usual, but from Hermitcraft. It was different in the way that we didn't build separate bases, but we tried making kingdoms, and it was a completely build-oriented series or server. We didn't like do any exploration or any stuff like that. And now that a lot of people from Kingdom Craft joined Hermitcraft, we got Good Times with Scar that joined, we got Wells Knight that joined, Rendog, me, and Cubfan. All of us was on Kingdom Craft, and previously also Python GB, who left Kingdom Craft for Hermitcraft a while back. So a lot of us joined Hermitcraft, and people have been asking what happened to Kingdom Craft? What happened, Iskall? Please tell us. And ooh, that looks interesting now. And nothing really happened. I wrote a little bit about this on the forums because the video stopped this summer or so, I believe, and I think it was just I kept doing a lot of videos on there, and I enjoyed it, and I know that the other guys enjoyed it as well. But it was really tough to, I suppose it was really tough to like continuously come up with ideas for how we build together. And I know Wells Knight didn't have time at the moment because I think was going into the military. Ren was leaving for South Africa. It was a lot of things that happened at once, and then we felt like, okay, well, you know, we'll put it on hold. We didn't really agree that we would stop the server until when we joined Hermitcraft, I suppose. So that's a little bit of the explanation. I've been, you know, it's always hard to say goodbye to something, and I know that a lot of people will always say that, you know, well, you should have kept it running and that kind of stuff, and that's flattering in a way, because it was a lot. Us are together back here now, and Stress Monster is, who was also a Kingdom Crafter, is doing survival stories with me and Rendog. So most of the people I get to play with still, which is amazing. Hello, can I? Boop. This bothers me. This looks bad. In that it's grown into the mesa like that. What can we do to help this situation out? Maybe we have to have bars here. Boop, boop, boop. Kind of holding him up. Columns. And then we kind of need to... We need to bring this out, is what we need to do. And then we'll have a very tiny entry here is the problem. Or we could bring the mesa in. That hasn't stopped us before. Oh, but hello. Yeah, I think we can make that work. We can move it in there. Alright, let's have a look at this. I'm just terraforming the top piece here a little bit. Looked a little bit too straight for my taste. Do that. Come down like so. Aha. Yeah. Feeling it. Boom. Alright. Bring you out. And bring this up. Gotta make sure that you don't overdo these things, because what you'll end up doing is that you'll go and you'll start making staircases everywhere. That always happens to me anyway. Maybe I have to bring this down again. One thing that doesn't really make sense at the moment, because what I did, well, hold on, I'll show you. Oops. Nope, I won't show you. But in there, I just brought that thing out. So now it's sitting in front of the clay. I think that looks good. And I kind of like that. I want to bring that up a little bit again, though. One thing that doesn't make sense here now. Just check for creepers. Hi, we're good. One thing that doesn't make sense is that this here isn't grown over with clay. Because, like, it would make sense. It would look like that. You wouldn't dig out a hole there. But I kind of like that little balcony that we have going on there. So I'm not sure what to do with it. This I'm sure about, though. Let's bring this up. Like that. Yeah, so this area here, we may need to change, rethink, which wouldn't be terrible. The mesa kind of comes over it, though, so the clay kind of comes over it. So I'm not sure. Let's just go up and have a look-see. Obviously, we need to design and like fix these things. Can't have them like that. Come up with something for inside here. I don't like this, but yeah. That ain't bad. That's alright. I'm good with that. I'm fine with that. Oh, look at that beautiful crane. Oh, I did another thing in the... Oh no, I can't get out no more. Hold on here. I did another thing down in this mine shaft thing that we did. And that was that I added a little bit of cobweb. Not a whole lot of change that I went all the way here for. Because honestly, I just wanted to see this thing because I'm so happy with it. It looks great. We should maybe... I just thought of something. Let's get some red sand clay. Red sand clay? Red sand? Let's get some red sand. I want to have a little bit of red sand that's kind of fallen in, dipped in, into the thing. What did I say? Sorting system that only I understand. Right. That's going to come back and bite me, I'm sure. Alright. Yeah, what I'm thinking is if it looks like this, surely some sand must have fallen down. All the way down, probably. So we'll have a little bit of this just scattered. Not too much, because then it will take away from the whole feel. But a little bit have surely fallen down like that. Boop. I'm good with that. Yeah, I really like this place. I really like it, and I'm still excited, as I said, to see your comments. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for today. I hope that you have enjoyed the episode. If you have, go ahead and hit the like button. I'm happy with this. There, you know, room for improvements, yes. But overall, I'm happy with it. I need to go eat as well here. Yeah. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, hit the like button. Did I say that already? I probably did. Anyway, I'm gonna eat some melons now. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and I see you in the next episode.